Okay, here's a story I like to call What Happens When You Put a Nazi in Charge of the United Nations. I'm Monique Beadle. I'm with the Jerusalem Institute of Justice, taking this video inside UN headquarters in New York. And behind me is a portrait of Kurt Waldheim, who was Secretary General of the UN from 1972 to 1982. Now, nobody knew this at the time of his leadership of the UN, but when he was a young man, he claimed that he spent World War II attending law school. In actuality, he was an officer in the Wehrmacht, and he oversaw the deportation of all the Jews from Greece and Yugoslavia. Now, nobody knew that when he was Secretary General. We found out after he finished his term and he was running to become the president of Austria. But what happens when you put a Nazi in charge of the United Nations? Well, under his tenure, the General Assembly adopted the notorious resolution that said that Zionism is racism. Now, that wasn't recanted until the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991. But you see that this man set the stage for all of the Israel hating, which has come to define this institution even until today. So that's what happens when you put a Nazi in charge of the UN.